Welcome to another edition of Overcoming Objections, the Flashcard Series where we teach how to overcome commonly heard sales objections through pictures. One of the questions we hear a lot from trainers in the insurance industry is when a new agent is trying to help a client protect their income through life insurance, they'll have a hard time getting past, "We can't afford it." So is there a way to shortcut the learning curve and consistently train new people how to move past this objection? So in the next 2 minutes, we're going to show you how we would handle it and tell you why. And because this is a flashcard learning system, we're going to teach through pictures. First, we want you to take a good 5-second look at the upcoming picture because it's loaded with clues to help you learn and teach a solid response to the objection. So here's the picture, and this is the response we would teach. Things are really tight now, aren't they? Jane, if things are tight financially now, what would it be like if all of a sudden you didn't have Bob's income? Things wouldn't just be tight, they would be impossible. So doesn't it make sense to budget a couple of dollars a day that it would take to properly protect your family? Great, let's get started. Okay, so let's break this down. There are very few people on the planet that get excited about spending money on life insurance, so we should expect to hear this objection quite often. Our goal is to try to help our clients understand the financial impact to the survivors if one or both of the household income stopped permanently. So we acknowledge that we heard what the client just said and begin with, "Things are really tight now, aren't they?" Now that the client has just agreed with us that things are tight financially, we try to get them to imagine what it would be like without one of the incomes, and we continue, "Jane, if things are tight financially now, what would it be like if all of a sudden you didn't have Bob's income?" We'll pause for a couple of seconds to let our words sink in and go on with, "Things wouldn't just be tight, they would be impossible." Next, we nudge the conversation toward action and say, "So doesn't it make sense to budget a couple of dollars a day that it would take to properly protect your family?" Finally, we move the process forward with, "Great, let's get started." So the next time the client says, "We can't afford it," think of the flashcard with a picture of the money being squeezed and let it help you remember why life insurance needs to be worked into the household budget. Because if money is tight now, think how tight it would be if the income stopped permanently. And if you think it could help, give it a try this week. And thanks so much for watching.